It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's the Washington Wizards as they'll be playing against the New York Knicks. For New York, they are hungry for a win here. Last season, they got swept by this team. 4 straight losses, something they haven't forgotten. Already in this new year, we've seen several teams establish themselves as frontrunners. Shaq, how hard will it be for them to keep up the momentum?
Ernie, it's a long season. Injuries, trades, anything can happen. One more long. You just got to take care of your business. The rest takes care of itself.
Well, you know what? Every team does hit a rough patch in a long season. So how you respond is ultimately how you dictate.
We're coming at you from the Verizon Center in beautiful Washington, D.C. as the Wizards prepare to take the court. And the Knicks looking for a positive start here on their road trip. They've been picking up some steam, and if they can play this well all season, they'll be in excellent shape.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they're one of the NBA's early season success stories. They've made an immediate push toward the top of the standings.
I'm not sure how long they'll be able to stick around up there, but so far it's been a lot of fun to see how much progress they're making.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Freak in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Maurice Spates. Then there's Afflalo, and it's Anthony in at the 3. And that one's good. Here's Freak. Passes it to Porzingis. To the inside. Spates dishes to Afflalo. Anthony kicks to Freak. Rebound by the Wizards. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, plagued by foul trouble throughout in that game. I think it just forced them into some rotations that they weren't comfortable with.
Yeah, and you know, the frustrating part, guys, is that's something that can be avoided. You know, you can correct that, but you've got to move your feet and keep your hands to yourself. You've got to show some discipline.
It's Wall with the drive. That shot wide open. Wall's got his first points in this one.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Freak kicks to Anthony. It's Freak, top of the key, releases. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Can't hit.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Dudley. Now the pass to Carmelo. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Freak.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
For Washington, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Beal against the Afflalo. And Wall. Here we go now. They double in with Freak. Launches it. Wall missing again.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
13 feet away. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night. Follow against Beal. There's a screen by Gortat. An open look for Wall. And another miss by Washington.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Now here's Freak. A 29-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Afflalo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Wizards trail by 4. All with it. Last game with 30 points. He feeds it to Dudley. Offensive rebound. Murray. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Now here's a Flalo. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Anthony, the pass to Freak. And too long on the shot. The Wizards have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And Dudley kicks to Gortat. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And it's all knotted up.
Get ready to go, Wizard Girls!
And now let's take a look at a breakdown of this season's best rebounding point guards. Third, John Wall.
And this is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do.
And, Greg, I think it gives them an edge over most of their counterparts at the point guard spot. I mean, desire, attitude, and they really look to mix it up. They're not afraid to do anything to help their team's cause.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Washington. Dishes it to Roten. Now the feed to Anthony. To the middle. Gortat with the steal. Now here's Beal. Guarded closer. Pass to Wall. It's Beal on the wing. 18 feet out. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
How nice was that? Bradley Beal, I tell you, textbook shooting form. That thing is on fire.
Here's Porzingis, covered by Morris. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Washington. Oubre comes in for Jared Dudley. And then for New York, Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Porzingis. And Derek Williams subbed in for Anthony. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Beal, that's for 2. And another miss by Washington.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Shoots from 12. The shot misses. The Wizards with the lead. Outside, Wall. Oh, he jams it right over Robin Lopez. Wow.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First one falls for him.
All right. Stay on him.
Second free throw, no good. Wizards leading by 3. Oubre kicks to Beal. That's good. Beal's got his second bucket.
Oh, nice double pump finish there. Strictly for the fans.
Feeds to Roten. Now, here's O'Quinn. Villanueva covering. It's stolen by Wall. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. Morris right side. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. New York with the foul. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Wizards.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And the first one at the line is good. And Morris drops them both. Knicks trail by 7. Freak with it. He's picked up by Wall. Williams kicks to O'Quinn. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. O'Quinn's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For Washington, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Morris a screen. And stolen by Roten. Inside, there's Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Kelly Oubre. For New York, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Wizards leading by 3. Wall dishes to Morris. Good D by Williams. The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Roten, the pass to Freak. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. And Beal kicks to Morris. Nice ball movement by Washington. And another miss by Washington.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Wall dishes to Beal. Oubre. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Kelly Oubre at the line for 2.
The first one falls. Tyler Hansbrough's checked in for Washington. Green, he's checked in for the Knicks. And both free throws good for Oubre. 23 seconds left in the first. Outside, Green. And O'Quinn kicks to Freak. There's the dish to O'Quinn. On the wing, Green. Out to the right wing. 2 on the clock. Rejected by Wall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Washington out in front as they wrap up the first quarter on a 14-5 run. And will return shortly. And an exciting young backcourt in Washington with John Wall and Bradley Beal. Wall said that Beal is known for his appetite.
When we go out to eat, he gets like 2 meals. You know, like some people eat 1 meal and the second meal you'll get to go home. He really finishes 2 meals at one time, and it'd be like, there's no way you about to eat that. So he likes to eat a lot, and he does a great job finishing it.
You think John Wall's hungry for a championship in D.C.?
Yeah, I would certainly think so. Well, not really. I've seen that dude eat exactly the way John described it. It is an unbelievable sight to behold. You literally cannot comprehend how anybody could scarf up that much food and still hoop.
Maurice Bates, assistant.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Washington, the talented Wall and Beal team up.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
6 to shoot. Porzingis passes to Green. There's Freak. Right through the D for the layup. Freak's got 6.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Beal's shot is good.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
For the New York Knicks, they coming off a good outing against Orlando.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
There's a screen by Gorton. Beal dishes the Wall, takes the 3, and there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Wall. And now an 8-point Wizards lead.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Wizards making a switch here. Morris is checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Follow comes in for Green, and Roten subbed in for Freak. And the new group in for the Knicks. Robin Lopez is checked in for Spates. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis. Derek Williams, he checked in for Anthony. And Freak subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Wall, that's a 2-pointer. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Wall's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Freak kicks to Williams. New York moving it around. Here's Freak. And the shot falls short this time. Wizards leading by 9. Wall passes to Oubre. Beal gets a wide open look. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Another shot from outside. They're not attacking. I mean, going in and seeking contact like they did in the first one, I'm not seeing that.
Yeah, you can't play the score clock. You have to play your game. They need to mix it up a little bit here.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Green, he's checked in for Roten. Second free throw, no good. Washington leading now by 8. It's Wall with the drive. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Wall's got 10 points. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. He dishes it to Green. Inside, here's Freak. Hits the front of the rim and out. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul. Hansbrough's checked in for the Wizards.
Tyler Hansbrough.
For Washington, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Here's Oubre. No good. And New York will come the other way. 51 seconds left here in the second. Freak kicks to O'Quinn. Outside Williams. Now here's Freak, covered by Wall. And that one's good. Freak.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Kicks it to Villanueva. His first shot coming late. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Villanueva's got the lead. Back up to 10 now for the Wizards. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Green against Beal. And the wide open shot from Green. And Lopez throws it down.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound, a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength, just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Wizards lead by 8. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, you certainly have some ground to make up in the second half of this game. Where do you guys need to improve as a team?
I don't think we're matching their level of hustle right now. They're putting out a lot of effort several times each possession. And that's something we need to mimic if we want to climb back in.
We'll look forward to watching. Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3. The second half just about to get going here. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Knicks trail by 8. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kurt Rambis. Freak, he's in at the point. Maurice Spade's out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony. And it's a Flalo in at the 2 guard. Offensive rebound. New York shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Out to the right wing. Porzingis passes to Freak. Shoots from the elbow. That one off the back iron and out. Wizards leading by 8. Here's Wall. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Wall's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Wizards. Freak kicks to Aflalo. Passes it to Porzingis. New York moving the ball around. From 15 feet away. Good. Spades has got his second basket of the night.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
And Wall. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now.
Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Beal with it, now guarded by Aflalo. Wall missing again.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Get ready for your Wizard Girls.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Knicks trail by 8. To the left wing. Here's Freak, and that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Tony Roten, he's checked in for Freak. Teams changing it up here. 1:10 left in the third. Outside Williams. Now here's Freak, covered by Wall. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And that's 11 points for Freak. Wizards leading by 9. And Wall, here we go now. On its way from Dudley for 2. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, take a look at the numbers for Freak. He's got 11 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. 36 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Dudley. Wall dishes to Beal. Back to Wall. And it's blocked by O'Quinn. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Down low. Wall grabs the board. Wall's got 6 rebounds in the game. Beal, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made 1, he's missed 2. Free throw good, Beal. And here's Freak. Got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Wizards. They lead by 13. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Wizards leading by 13. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Charlie Villanueva out there with Jared Dudley. And it's Morris in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Villanueva. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Freak. Guarded closely. Rejected by Wall. And he recovers it. And O'Quinn kicks to Freak. Just 5 on the clock. Shot is off. Nice D from Wall.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Villanueva with a screen on Williams. Back to Wall. Lopez with the steal. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Beal. O'Quinn the pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. And the Knicks miss again.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all with a block.
And Beal kicks to Wall. It's good from long range. Wall's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Wizards. Knicks trail by 16. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And Lopez gets it to go.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Here's Villanueva. It's rebounded by New York. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Stolen by Dudley. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Beal's running. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Washington.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of block shots tonight.
Gortat's checked in for Charlie Villanueva. And a new group in for the Knicks. Spates checked in for Lopez. Porzingis comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. Anthony's checked in for Williams. And it's Tony Roten in for Aaron Aflalo. Over to the wing. Roten kicks to Anthony. And the pass to Porzingis. New York moving the ball around. Spates with a screen on Gortat. Here's Freak. Rebound, Washington. Gortat's got 6 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Freak. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Now here's Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. Morris dishes to Beal. Outside, Wall. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Knicks trail by 19. Here's Roten. Now, Freak. Pass to Porzingis. Anthony in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Wall. Oh, and here comes Wall all alone. Drops in the breakaway layup. Wall's got 11 in the second half.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Anthony kicks to Freak to stop the run. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists tonight. Wizards leading by 19. Dishes to Beal. Morris a screen. At the elbow, Gortat. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stolen by Dudley. Outside, Wall. He kicks it to Beal. There's a screen by Gortat. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. And the Wizards lead by 21.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Clock at 6. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Wall. Wizards have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Beal with it. Out defended by Freak. There's a screen by Gortat. Here's Wall. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
From the high post. Jump shot is good. 16 points for Freak. Wizards leading by 19 points. The feed to Beal. And stolen by Roden. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Freak. And that's 13 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And Wall kicks to Beal. All with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Gortat with the drive. Off target from the baseline. Knicks trail by 17. Freak passes to Carmelo. Drills the three-pointer. Anthony's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Feeds it to Dudley. Here's Wall. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Wall's got 9 points in the quarter.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. If we see an open look, we got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
Wizards making a switch here. Murray's checked in, and a switch here also for New York. Aflalo's checked in. .139 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
There's the dish to Dudley. There's the triple. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And the Wizards lead by 19.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Wizards.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Yeah, it's a fun way to play, and it's fun to watch, too.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Wall. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, first off, John, congratulations on this win. Is the type of tandem that we're seeing with you and Bradley Beal and the performance you had here tonight hinting that this may just be the best backcourt in the league?
I'm not going to say we had the best backcourt in the league, but we're going to be a talented backcourt for years to come with. It's great to play with somebody that can knock down shots like that. He can create, he can push the ball, he defends, and he made the job a lot easier for me. If you want to help, I can find him at any time.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, John Wall.
There are two type of point guards, Ernie. Kenny would know nothing about that. He shot the ball every time he touched it. Anyway, the guys who keep everyone involved and the guys who could do it all for themselves. He's a great distributor. He's always going to get his assists, but when they need someone to take over, Wall's the guy.
Well, he reminded us all of how dangerous he is as a slasher. He drove the lane time and time again and got points inside to show for it. An explosive, hard-charging performance. I loved it.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.